Hello, roguelike fans. Welcome back to our step back to 2008, because there are yet more 7-day roguelikes that were completed in 2008 outside of the window of the 7-day roguelike challenge, either before the challenge began or after the challenge was completed. But still, nonetheless, S7 DRLs. This one is called Mines of Elderlore by Altefcat. Let me make sure I got the name right. Altefcat, that is true. There are two different versions of the game in the sense that you can choose your own way to play. There is a pure ASCII version if you're into that. Normally I am, but I mean it's got graphics. We should see what it has to offer. It'd be silly to not even look at it. Or you can play the graphical version, which I'm doing here. It sounds mildly complex in the sense that there are more rules than simply walk around, pick up weapons, and kill monsters. So I'm probably going to get some of it wrong. But we'll try and figure it out as we go. I may have to refer back to the rule manual from time to time. The synopsis is this. You are a young hero, and to prove your strength, you decide to clean the mines in the forest nearby your native village. Only armed with your training sword, you enter the haunted forest. The other things I can tell you, there's a few things I should get out of the way before we even dive in. The first is it's got 4-way movement only. Use your arrow keys to move. Monsters can likewise only move and attack 4 ways until you hit the level of monsters known as Balrogs. Balrogs can attack and move in 8 directions, so they have an advantage over you and other monsters in that regard. There are 4 basic types of weapons: swords, spears, warhammers, and axes that come in different levels, and they have different special abilities and such, so we may have to take a look at that as we find stuff and figure out what those things are. I've kind of understood them, but they'll bear repeat looking at. The other thing that's kind of interesting with this is when you set up a game, it creates a dungeon for you, and that dungeon is persistent not just in this playthrough, but in future playthroughs, in the sense that if your character dies, you gain the advantage of kind of like a monster memory like you'd have in Angband or Moria, but you also have the dungeon mapped so far as until that character died, and you can resume playing with a new character at level 1. But with that much of the dungeon mapped. You can override this by choosing a new name for your dungeon, and it'll make a new name, or you can type in random, and it'll make a new random dungeon for you every time. But there you go. Let's dive in with new game. I don't know if you can see my mouse or not. If you can, it may not be aligned for you because I had to rescale the window. I'm pointing at new game right now. I have no idea what you're seeing. Oh, that's loud. Let me just check the... It's loud for me. It may not be loud for you. Let me close this so I can adjust this and make sure it's registering. Sounds like the music faded, so... Oh, there it is again. It's really loud for me, and it's not registering for you at all visibly that I can see in my window adjustment here. That's kind of weird. Let me do some work and see if I can fix this. All right, here we go. I got the music working again. I'm going to put it a little lower than it is. All right, we'll see if... I may have to adjust this on the fly. Okay. Let me just watch that. How high is that going? All right, that'll work, I think. Maybe a little lower in volume. A little lower yet. There we go. Okay, I'm going to hope that's okay. Let's start moving around here. You enter the mines of Ambika. Hit H anytime for in-game help. Good luck. Let's try the H just to see what happens. But let's do it in the appropriate window. What do you say? H. You are a young hero, blah blah blah, but beware, it is said that those mines are haunted by dangerous monsters. Only armed with your training sword and health potion, you enter a maze of rooms and corridors. Have we entered it already? Are we in it? I grabbed a health potion. I'm not entering with only that shit. There's some sort of monster ahead. Can we tell what we have? Press I. You have a training sword. 15 to 17 may or may not be the damage it does. Let's try advancing on this guy. Okay, you hit the homunculus for sword charge number 3. You hit M1, the homunculus, for 8 points of damage, killing him. I'm not sure what M1 means. Monster 1, perhaps? But here you go. Sword charge 3. We talked earlier about the fact that there are different types of attacks for different types of weapons. The sword's special attack is a sword charge, which is... if you can get momentum by advancing towards a monster and hit it, you unlock this bonus. In this case, we advance 3 squares. That's why we have sword charge number 3. Specifically, what do we know about sword charge? Let's just find that out for ourselves. Here we go. Sword charge. You can charge with swords to increase the damage you inflict. To do so, you need to move in one direction for several turns with your sword, then hit a monster in the same direction. Sword charges, when successful, I guess, are indicated by the yellow blood bolt, I guess, message, sword charge number N, where N is the charge amount. So there you go. We did extra damage because we were able to do that. Let me pull this back up. All right. I hope this isn't too loud of music in your ears. Now, we found a mushroom here. We grabbed it. Apparently monsters can grab, when you kill a monster, it'll drop mushrooms, and enemy monsters can also grab those mushrooms and eat them to get various bonuses. So you want to pick that up pretty fast, I think. Let's find out what this is. You already have a training sword. It's just another fucking training sword. Who wants that? Can we go through these? Oh! That was like a door. You opened the door. This guy's asleep. Oh, I was going to try and get some momentum going. We didn't need it. Alright. Kicking a little bit of ass here. Let's see if we can figure out anything about these things now. You have a training sword still. When I press I, 3 to 5. I don't know what the hell that means. E for equipment? Oh! You rest and eat one mushroom, recovering 1 health point. Okay. Now, when I did that, I mean, obviously we healed. We saw what that happened. So I guess mushrooms allow you to heal. We have hit points 3 out of 10. We should probably do that again. E must stand for eat. But I want to draw your attention to something else in the top right corner, and that is M056, well, top right corner of the view screen, not the entire map. M05640-120. M is our mood. Mood gets higher, aka worse, the more damage we take. When it crosses that 40 threshold, the first threshold, we go into frenzy mode, where we do, I think, extra damage and such. And we also can use axes and warhammers without any penalty. Apparently there's a bit of a penalty for using them normally. When it gets past the 120 mark, we are berserking. And when we're berserking, again, we have even more bonuses, but we can't drink health potions. Let's eat some more, though. And as you rest, unfortunately, your mood drops. So we're going to get out of this special mode, but we need to heal, so fuck it. There you go. You calm down. You can see that. Let's go down here. I guess we're in the dungeon. Is this counts as the dungeon somehow? You already have a training sword. So here's an axe we could get. You grab a training axe. What do we know about axes? Let's just find out here. Axes. They have a special attack. The special attack for axes is Axe Whirlwind. If you kill a monster with your axe, you will initiate a whirlwind attack and attack every monster around you. The first at 2 times damage, the second 4 times, and so on. Axe whirlwinds, when successful, are indicated by the yellow bolt message, axe whirl, blah, blah, blah. They also have other characteristics. I don't know quite what. Can I find that out? Gameplay. I know that when you're using an axe, for God's sakes, there are times when using an axe, when it'll tell you something about your dizzy or something like that. I don't know if it's if you miss or something, but here it is. Axes and warhammers are bigger weapons than swords and spears, and as such, if you use them just after being hit, you will have a damage penalty, and the message, "You feel fuzzy while you use your weapon," will be displayed. I think we're meant to sort of switch back and forth between these weapons right now. The way you change weapons, by the way, is you press 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1 is equip your best sword, 2 equip your best axe, 3 equip your best spear, 4 equip your best warhammer. I lists your weapons and their category. There you go. Still don't know what the hell the 13 to 15 means. But whatever. Alright, let's continue here. And by continue, I guess I mean backtrack. Oh no, we had a door right there, didn't we? How are we doing for health here? We have 8. Let's just keep going for now. Although our mood is utter crap anyway, so let's eat 2 mushrooms. You rest for a while and eat enough mushrooms to recover all your health points. Hey, saw that guy. Oh, fuck, are we dead? M1, the homunculus eats a mushroom. M1, the homunculus bites you for 3 points of damage. I think I've finally gotten the hang of this. Okay, we're at -2 health. I wasn't paying much attention there, was I? Press escape. Let's try new game and see if it... There you go. I guess we already have some of it mapped. So we're continuing the last game, really. So all the monsters go back to where they were, too. It's interesting. I don't know if I love it, but it's interesting. Eat, eat. I wonder how I can tell how many mushrooms I have. Is that, okay, I can see next to the asterisk at the top of the screen, there's a 1. I think when I do this, it'll go down to 0. There you go. I don't know what the 61 beside it is. We should eat more. You have not any. Or no, I guess not that. It's we can't do it while they're here. Now let's do it. Alright, this is as far as we got last time, so let's be a little more cautious. That's all the mushrooms we have. I'm not quite sure how to eat a potion. You cannot eat while there are awakened monsters around. Okay, E. Jesus Christ, come on, really? We're nowhere near it. How do we use a fucking health potion? F2 how to play, F3, F4 the keys. D, drink a health potion. Alright, done. Not getting killed by the same fucking imp. Or whatever the hell it was. Homunculus. Oh, and you see we got up a level here. We're at level, I think. We have hit points 15 out of 15. I assume we went up. Are we character level 3, perhaps? No. It's saying something about level 3 in the top. It's also saying something about level 1. I guess we're on dungeon level 1. Are we character level 3? I don't quite know what's happening there. Let's eat some mushrooms, man. Jesus, there's 3 of them here. Oh, we don't want them getting that. Fuck, they got them all. Which, in addition to them getting bonuses for eating those, we also just don't get to pick those up. And that sucks. Eating mushrooms, man. A lot of games having us eat mushrooms lately. Nice didgeridoo sound effect. Training sword. Looks like a training hammer. Alright, what the fuck's a hammer do? Warhammer, weapons, the basics. We know about the thing about they're bigger than swords and spears, and if you use them after being hit, you will have a damage penalty, and the message you feel fuzzy while using your weapon will be displayed. Unless you're in frenzy mode, of course, in which case there's no penalty. When you hit a monster with your Warhammer, this is the special ability, Warhammer charge. There's a chance that you succeed a Warhammer charge, based on monster level and your Warhammer quality. If you do so, you will move 1 step ahead, and the monster will be pushed several steps backwards. If the monster hits something or somebody while being pushed back, it will be knocked for several rounds. I guess knocked out, knocked down. Warhammer charges, when successful, are indicated by blah blah blah. The usual. The usual. Let's stick with our sword for the moment. Alright, we back to sort of the beginning. I don't know, so here's an area right here. Let's try eating 3 times. Our mood is 0. Nothing else here. Ate a bit. Oh, I think we missed something back there, darn it. Sorry, I want to go back and see this thing. Although it's dropping our mood when we do this. If our mood was, I guess it's not elevated anyway. But if it had been elevated, we'd be losing mood. Oh, there's the way down. Okay, for the record, let's finish exploring the outside here. Get a bit of a feel for what's happening here. Oh, there's one as well. All right, let's go down this one. Nice, we got a mini map in the top right corner. I'm just seeing that. So we're going to the mines. The place we're meant to clear. How is this for volume? Might be a little loud, but I don't know. If it is, I apologize. You should still be able to hear me. My meter appears to be like twice what its is, so we should be okay. That's going to be a different kind of monster. It's a lesser demon. It tears me for 5 points of damage. How are we doing for health? Let's keep an eye open up there. Uh-oh. Okay, my health wasn't updating because of this whole bullshit about where the screen is positioned here. So we need to press D for drink. And then continue attacking. I'm only hitting it for 1 fucking point of damage. D for drink. D for drink. Jesus Christ, eh? We are not ready for this, but we have nowhere else to explore as far as I know. Fuck. Why don't we try switching to our best... Well, we have our sword going right now. That'll give us a nice initial attack, right? There we go. With the charge. So we use it for the first bit. 1, 2, attack it. So we sword charge it with 1. Now let's switch to our best... What is it? Warhammer? How do we do this? H. F4. What's our best hammer? 4. Whoops. Continue game. Alright. Best hammer is 4. Oh, that's nice. It changes your little graphic. That's kind of cool. Oh my god. Press D for drink. Let's hit it with a hammer. Okay, we fucking splattered it. Let's go back to our best sword. Let's eat. Oh, we might have leveled up again. Now it says level 2. So maybe we're level... I don't fucking know. It also says we're level 4. I don't know which of those is level. I'm guessing we're on dungeon level 2. We are character level 4 is my guess. We got an iron sword, so our sword has been upgraded. Nice simple system. 4 different kinds of weapons you can upgrade. It's kind of cool. Yeah, we want to get the charge of that sword in. Where possible. We don't need another fucking practice sword. Not even sure why you can find them. If you start with one. Unless they can be damaged. Oh, fuck. Drink. What if we switch to the fucking axe? 3. Now he heard us, so we don't want to be feeling woozy, so let's go back to the sword. You already hold your iron sword. I didn't realize I thought I had... Oh, I tried to go to spear, that's why. We got one of them. Alright, we got them both. Let's eat the fuck out of these mushrooms. Alright. Delicious, delicious mushrooms. Alan would be proud. As long as we get that initial swing in, we seem to be fine with the sword. I'm not even hearing any sound effects anymore, are you? Still hearing music. There we go, I can hear it now. Switch to a hammer. Sword. Hammer. Oh my god, D. Hit him with a hammer. You feel fuzzy while you use your weapon. Of course I do, because he's hit me already. Alright, we got him now. Interesting. I'm not minding this. It's a little confusing to me, the different aspects of the different weapons, but not bad, not bad. Our mood isn't climbing as fast as I would like. We had it up high there for a while. Oh fuck, there's 3 in here. You cannot rest and eat. Okay. Ah, for fuck's sakes. Well, we were killed. Again. I don't know, man. Escape to end the game. I mean, here's the thing. Because of the way we are, because of the nature of the game, unless we put it random, we could continue playing. Well, not continue playing, that's not true. You start over. Obviously, the monsters go back to the start positions, all the items go back. But you have an advantage in that you've learned more about it. In this way, you could probably gradually beat the game. Legitimately beat the game. That's fair play, as far as I can tell, according to what the game is meant to be. Let's turn down this music a bit. That's a bit better. So, I mean, I guess that'd be a perfectly legit way to play. But it also feels like it'd be kind of boring, right? If you're going to the same area over and over again. I don't know. Graphically, it's impressive. The music's nice. The title screen's gorgeous. The little monsters look really cool. I like the fact that there's some simplicity to the layout of different types of weapons. Only 4 different types of weapons that you upgrade specifically, going from training weapon to iron weapon to blah blah blah, all the way up to Vorpal, I believe, is the top level. Like there's like 8 levels for each weapon. The fact that the 4 weapons have different applications and you're meant to sort of switch between them is interesting to me too, although if it takes a turn to switch, and it seemed like it might, I'm not sure it would be, practical in a real combat situation. We didn't see a whole lot of that game, but we saw enough. I think it was a little over 20 minutes, maybe 22 minutes, 23 minutes in total. Enough that I think I've given you the gist. I'm impressed with it, but I'm not sure I'm liking it, and that's an odd thing to say. I'm not having I'm not having a great deal of fun, I guess. Enough to say that I want to dive back in and start from the top again, nor enough to say I want to do a random character again from scratch. At this point, I do intend to play this game again later, but I'm not sure I want to spend another, several hours trying to beat it with you watching, I guess is what I'm saying. So I think that's it for now, but I will include a link to where you can find Mines of Elderlore. This is version, I should tell you which version I was playing, because there are multiple versions out there. This is specifically version 1 Beta 4. So there you go. On the website where I got it, where it's listed as Lands of Elderlore. 1 Beta 4 is the most recent, and even that was March 18th of 2008. So it's all from 2008. That's about it. Let me know if you try it out. Let me know if you you get further than I did. Let me know how well you're enjoying it. I probably just wasn't paying close enough attention there, and probably should have just drank another health potion. I had tons of them. I didn't have to die there. That was just me getting a bit impatient or not really paying close enough attention. Anyways, I think that's it for me for now. I'm going to put exit. If I do come back later, my map will still be intact, which is cool. That's all. I'll be back tomorrow with a different roguelike for your sampling pleasure. See ya.